Introduction. Boudicca, the rebel queen of the Iceni tribe, stands as a legendary figure in ancient British history. Her story is one of defiance, courage, and resilience in the face of oppression. Born into a world where Roman rule brought suffering and injustice to her people, Boudicca rose to prominence as a leader, rallying her tribe in a rebellion against the mighty Roman Empire. Through her fierce determination and unwavering spirit, she became a symbol of resistance, inspiring generations to come. In this narrative, we delve into the life of Boudicca, exploring the stages of her journey from tragedy to triumph and the enduring legacy she left behind. Part 1. The Tragedy of a Queen. Boudicca was born into the Iceni tribe, a proud Celtic people who inhabited the eastern region of Britannia. Her childhood was marked by the looming shadow of Roman conquest, as the expanding empire encroached upon her homeland. Raised by her father, the king of the Iceni, Boudicca learned the ways of her people, their traditions, and their struggles against the Roman invaders. From a young age, Boudicca witnessed the injustices inflicted upon her tribe by the Roman occupiers. She saw her people subjected to harsh taxes, forced labor, and brutal punishments for defiance. Despite the hardships, Boudicca's father instilled in her a fierce sense of pride and resilience. He taught her the arts of war and diplomacy, preparing her for the challenges that lay ahead. As Boudicca grew older, her father's influence shaped her into a formidable leader in her own right. She learned to command respect from her people and earned a reputation for her wisdom and strength. However, tragedy struck when her father passed away, leaving Boudicca to inherit the throne of the Iceni. Part 2. Betrayal and Rebellion. The death of Boudicca's father brought not only grief but also turmoil to the Iceni tribe. Sensing weakness, the Roman governor saw an opportunity to assert control over the region. He ignored the terms of the alliance between Rome and the Iceni, seizing the kingdom's assets and subjecting Boudicca to humiliation and abuse. Enraged by this betrayal, Boudicca vowed to seek justice for her people. She refused to submit to Roman tyranny and instead chose to fight back. Gathering her warriors, she ignited a rebellion against the oppressive forces of Rome. With her leadership, the Iceni rose up in defiance, joined by other tribes who shared their desire for freedom. Part 3. The Fury Unleashed. As the flames of rebellion spread across Britannia, Boudicca emerged as a fearsome adversary to the Roman legions. Her tactics were bold and unconventional, catching her enemies off guard and striking fear into their hearts. With each battle, her legend grew, inspiring her followers to new heights of courage and determination. Despite facing overwhelming odds, Boudicca's forces proved to be a formidable foe for the Roman invaders. They waged a guerrilla war, ambushing supply lines and besieging Roman outposts with relentless ferocity. The Romans, accustomed to easy victories, found themselves struggling to contain the uprising led by the indomitable queen. Part 4. Triumph and Tragedy. Boudicca's rebellion achieved stunning successes, reclaiming territory and inflicting heavy losses upon the Roman forces. Her army swept across Britannia, driving the invaders back and liberating oppressed communities along the way. With each victory, Boudicca's resolve only strengthened, fueled by the hope of a future free from Roman oppression. However, as the conflict dragged on, the tide began to turn against Boudicca and her followers. The Romans, reinforced and determined to crush the rebellion, launched a devastating counterattack. Despite their valiant efforts, the Iceni and their allies found themselves outnumbered and outmatched by the disciplined Roman legions. Part 5. Legacy of Defiance. In the final desperate moments of the rebellion, Boudicca faced a choice: to surrender and accept defeat, or to embrace her defiance to the very end. She chose the latter, refusing to bow down to her oppressors. Though her rebellion ultimately failed, Boudicca's legacy endured. She became a symbol of resistance and defiance, inspiring future generations to stand up against tyranny and fight for their freedom. Her story lived on in the hearts and minds of the people, a testament to the power of courage, determination, and the enduring spirit of rebellion. And so, the legend of Boudicca, the rebel queen of the Iceni, continues to inspire and awe to this day.